Welcome to module 3 of our skincare formulation course. If you have stayed this long, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. I would like you to share with friends that you feel this course will be beneficial to. And I would like you to give our video a thumbs up. I'd like you to subscribe so that you can be one of the first to be notified when we post amazing content on this channel. And also, we'll be having live classes and practical classes. And trust me, you really do not want to miss that or the information for the live classes because obviously the practical classes are the like uh like the entire course coming alive, so you need to see how like products are going to be produced eventually. And if you already have your own skincare brand and you know how some of these things work, it makes sense for you to also see like techniques and probably see what you're doing wrong technically. So in module 2, we discussed about the 16 Balmer indicators, and I asked you guys to send me an email so that you can get the ebook for the 16 Balmer indicators. If you're yet to do that, please do so that you can understand skin types and how to properly formulate your skincare, hair care, or cosmetic products. Okay, so moving on, today we'll be discussing category of cosmetic products. The first on our list is natural. A natural product can be defined as something that is derived from a plant, mineral, or animal byproduct. For you to be sure that a product is natural, you need to read the cosmetic ingredient list on the product or the vendor's website or their social media page. So if you buy a product, say for example a face cream, and the brand claims to be 100% natural brand, you can tell if the brand is truly natural from reading the cosmetic ingredient list. That is the only way you can verify that at least the product is natural. Now, organic is similar to natural, but there's a difference. The term organic refers to how an ingredient is farmed. It must be prepared and grown without pesticides, chemical fertilizers, GMOs, sulfates, or parabens or antibiotics. However, just because the product is labeled organic doesn't mean it is 100% organic. Like I earlier said, for you to be sure that a product is natural, you need to check the cosmetic ingredient list. However, the difference between organic and natural is that natural doesn't have strict guidelines on how the raw material should be grown. However, organic products need have strict rules on how the raw material should be grown. As per the guidelines set by ACO, which is Australian Certified Organic Association, a product should contain 70 to 95% organic ingredients to fall under the category of organic products. So, a product needs to be certified. A product can only be certified organic if the raw materials are 70 to 95% organic, which means the raw materials need to be grown without pesticides, chemical fertilizers, GMOs, sulfate stroke parabens, or antibiotics. Also, I'd like to say that if the piece of land for growing that raw material has been previously used maybe to grow something else, and pesticides or fertilizers were applied to that land, the when you attempt to grow maybe organic raw materials on that land after you already harvested after your previous harvest that was planted with chemicals or pesticides, your current products or raw materials do not count as organic, except you give that particular piece of land 3 years at least without any form of chemicals, any form of pesticides, any form of fertilizers. Then you can say that your current produce is organic. But if you've had pesticide used on that particular piece of land uh, at least 3 years to less than 3 years to you growing organic products, then your products cannot be certified organic because there could be residues of the pesticides and antibiotics or parabens used on the piece of land previously, right? So, thirdly, I'd like to talk about synthetic raw materials. Synthetic skincare means products that incorporate laboratory and scientifically derived ingredients, such as hyaluronic acid. The formulas are made using chemical copies of natural ingredients. So, synthetic products, when you add synthetic raw materials to products, they can also be classified as natural because those raw materials were um, gotten from plants. So synthetic raw materials are basically uh, developed in the lab to imitate the natural form of that plant. So usually this is to prevent the plants going extinct because guess what, um if you love to use say for example, um what's an example I'd like to use? Okay, if you love to use vitamin B3 in your skincare products, guess what, if you keep going around and maybe cutting a particular plant or a particular tree, that raw material or the plants can go extinct due to over harvesting, right? So this is what synthetic raw materials look to avoid. Trust me, they still have the same components as the natural version, and they are equally as good and non-toxic. So the next time you see a vitamin B3 or vitamin B5 serum, it is still natural, but the raw material was derived in the lab. And this is why I have this cute icon just to depict like synthetic raw materials, right? So next I would like us to talk about other categories of cosmetic products. So these other categories kind of fall under under natural and organic, really, just that there are some rules for for the cosmetics to be considered either vegan or green or halal. So the first is vegan. Vegan skincare means that products are created without using any ingredient derived from animals, including animal byproducts. So for a product to be vegan, it needs to be free of honey, it needs to be free of milk, it needs to be free of animal byproducts, basically, because vegans do not eat meat, and so they also frown at skincare products that are made from animals or animal byproducts. Now we have allow products. Allow products that this means products that have been manufactured, produced, and composed of ingredients permissible under Islamic Sharia law. Simply put, without the use of ingredients deemed haram, meaning their consumption is forbidden. So, Halal products have to be made with ingredients that are halal. This means that any plant or animal that is forbidden under Islamic law cannot be used in allow skincare products or allow cosmetic products. You cannot make use of those raw materials in allow products. I'm sure you've seen some products and just an icon on the label of the product saying okay, maybe this product is allowed or something. And usually for manufacturers usually get allowed certifications for you to even be able to produce allowed products. Basically, I would say if you're not a Muslim or you have not properly researched or learned about what is haram or what is permissible under Islamic law, I would say you should not attempt making halal product because their religion is important to them, right? And you really do not want to go against anyone's belief. So, for you to make halal products, even as a Muslim, I would say you need to be very conversant with what is haram and what is not. So, swiftly moving on, we also have green products. Green products are products manufactured using sustainable and renewable sources of raw materials. Next, we have cruelty free products. I'm sure you've seen those products with maybe a tiny little rabbit icon on it and it means like the product is cruelty free. Products that are created without being tested on animals but still contain animal products like milk or honey are cruelty free products. Then we also have paraben free products. The term paraben free is meant to let consumers know that these harmful chemicals like parabens aren't a part of the product formula. Lastly, non toxic products. They are specifically referred to leaving out ingredients that have been linked to toxic responses in humans like neuro disruption, hormone disruption, cancer, or even death. So, non toxic products do not contain products that can harm anyone. So, I'm sure with this, you've learned the categories of skincare products. And from now, I want you to begin to research on the niche that you have decided to produce or the niche you want your brand to be about, because that's like really important. So if you want to produce halal products, maybe because you consider the Muslims and their faith and you just want them to have products that they are comfortable with, you can decide that, oh, you produce natural and allow products. For example, just choose your niche, and I'd like you to join our Telegram group so you can get further support from there, and you can ask questions and my assistant will be on the group to provide timely answers, of course. Thank you for staying till the end of this class. I would like you to watch module 4 because we are getting to really like the technical part, and I really need you to understand the theory so that when we get to practical, you'd understand what we are doing and be able to ask like questions you have on your mind. I would like you to subscribe, like, and share so that just to encourage the channel. Thank you for staying true to the end, and I will see you in module 4.